Alien doctor laughed at human biology until the test results came back. The medical chamber aboard the Zytherian vessel hummed with sterile energy. White blue lights pulsed across the walls. Diagnostic displays projected streams of alien script, and the smell of disinfectant, sharp, almost metallic, clung to the air. Dr. Vaylor III Spire stood over his new patient, a human soldier captured during the skirmish at Kepler's Edge. Vaylor's mandibles clicked with amusement as he tapped the scanner along the human's chest. "You creatures are astonishingly primitive," he said, his voice both amused and condescending. "A circulatory system with red iron blood, a mere 2 lungs, and a soft, fragile skeleton that breaks under half the pressure of our hatchlings." The human, Lieutenant Daniel Cross, lay strapped to the diagnostic bed. He clenched his jaw but said nothing. The restraints weren't necessary. He was too exhausted to resist, but the aliens didn't take chances. Vaylor adjusted his eyepiece and chuckled, a dry, rasping sound. "You should not even be alive. That plasma shot pierced your abdomen. By all accounts, your organs should have failed within minutes." Daniel finally spoke, his voice hoarse but steady. "Guess your accounts are wrong." The alien doctor ignored him, focusing instead on the scans. "Ah, redundant organs. Fascinating. Your liver attempts regeneration, but not with efficiency. Your kidneys are inadequate filters compared to our kind. And your brain," he paused, antennae twitching, "so small. How you achieve space travel remains a galactic joke." Vaylor entered notes into his console, each word laced with disdain. He wasn't just documenting an enemy soldier. He was writing what he thought would become a famous medical paper ridiculing humanity. Daniel swallowed hard. The pain in his abdomen throbbed, but deep down, he held on to something the alien doctor could never scan. Stubbornness. "Laugh all you want," he muttered. "Oh, I intend to," Vaylor said with a grin. "The galaxy needs humor, and your species provides abundantly." Hours later, the preliminary results came in. Vaylor reclined in his station chair, scanning the data, his smirk growing wider. Then, suddenly, his mandibles froze. His 4 fingers trembled over the console. "What is this?" he whispered. The computer chirped, displaying highlighted anomalies in the human's biology. Vaylor leaned closer. Elevated white blood cell count, off the charts. Rapid clotting factor, 10 times expected. Cellular regeneration rate, accelerating. The alien doctor sat back, stunned. According to every medical law he knew, this human should have been deteriorating. Instead, the wound in his abdomen had already begun sealing itself. Not with clumsy scar tissue, but with something that looked disturbingly efficient, almost adaptive. Daniel noticed the doctor's sudden silence. "Problem, Doc?" he asked, his tone mocking despite his weakness. Vaylor didn't answer. He reran the scan, thinking it must be an error. No, the readings were consistent. The human body wasn't failing. It was fighting back. Cells had reorganized around plasma burn, weaving flesh like an engineer repairing a ship hull. It was crude compared to Zytherian biotech, but terrifying in its tenacity. "This is impossible," Vaylor muttered. "Your kind should not be capable of this." Daniel managed a tired grin. "You ever hear of evolution? Earth's tried to kill us 1,000,000 times. We just got good at not dying." The alien doctor shook his head violently. "No, your species should not recover from plasma exposure, not without advanced genetic repair." And yet, he stopped, staring at the next line of results. Genetic markers, unstable, highly adaptive. DNA strands responding to environmental stressors. Mutation probability, 78% within 24 hours. Vaylor's antennae curled back. He had studied countless species, but none showed this kind of rapid adaptability. It was as if the human genome were built not for stability, but for war, constantly adjusting, changing, and surviving. He whispered, more to himself than to the human, "You are dangerous." Daniel laughed weakly. "Took you this long to figure that out?" Over the next day, Vaylor watched in horrified fascination as the human healed. What should have been a month-long recovery occurred in hours. Muscle fibers knit together. Blood vessels regrew. His vital signs didn't just stabilize, they improved. When Vaylor tried to sedate him for further testing, the human's body metabolized the drugs at unprecedented speed, neutralizing chemicals that would incapacitate most species. The doctor began to pace. His arrogance from before had melted into unease. This was not what he expected. He had wanted proof of human weakness. Instead, he had found something the galaxy had overlooked, something that terrified him. He began cross-referencing galactic war reports. Small, scattered battles where humans had fought against impossible odds. At first, the victories were dismissed as luck or poor alien strategy. But with this new data, Vaylor saw a different picture. Humanity's biology itself was a weapon. "They don't just endure," he muttered, staring at the data. "They adapt, faster than any species we've cataloged. Their fragility is an illusion. Their true strength is survival." Daniel, now sitting up on the bed, raised an eyebrow. "Starting to sound like you respect us." Vaylor turned sharply. "Respect? No. Fear, perhaps." When the final test results arrived, Vaylor's hands shook as he read them.